Did you catch the Duke-Butler game? All I have to say is no matter what sport you like to watch or play, there's nothing better than a close and well-fought game. There were a few of those the SportsDesk has for you this week. To the volleyball court we go. Sure, the Knights boys team have talent, but can they live up to their name? Torrance baseball is leveling a few opponents in preseason. Does the team from Paramount have enough to stop them? And the Spartans host the Warriors to a duel. Who has the best bullpen? Plus, in boys tennis, it's South and Torrance, and one team cast the net over the other one. The North's track team, Jasmine Burrow, puts a shot put over her opponents this season. Torrance athletes and fans, you know this is the only place to see your face on TV, so it's time to get fired up because the SportsDesk starts right now. Hello sports fans, I'm your host Bonnie Prickitt and this is the Sports Desk. Action is the word of this edition, so let's go to the diamond first. Torrance baseball stands with an 8-2 record. Torrance bats are red hot as 6 of the Tartars came into their game against Paramount with a batting average above 300. Angelo Gum leads a team in batting averages and runs scored, while Josh Mangora leads a pitching staff with 4 wins. Sports Desk reporter Brandon Ortega brings us the highlights from Kendall Field.
Torrance looked to rebound after an embarrassing loss to Moore Park in their last outing. Head coach Ollie Turner called on senior Josh Mangura to take the mound for the Tartars, who came into the game with a perfect 4-0 record. In the third inning, Tartars up 2 with a man on base. Mangura gets some help from his teammates as Ivan Dominguez scoops up the third out, keeping Torrance ahead through the third inning. Mangura stayed strong into the fourth inning as he gets Paramount's Jose Lopez to stare down one of his 6 strikeouts. Sophomore Tyrod Taylor up to bat, and he smacks one over the left field fence. That is Taylor's 3rd home run of the season. That puts Torrance up 4-1 now in the game. 6th inning now, Mangura continues to get help from his teammates as Angelo Gums and Ivan Dominguez connect for a silky smooth double play, and that ends the inning. Torrance still up 4-2. Mangura was extremely pleased with his teammates' defensive effort, but didn't seem surprised after the game.
I have tremendous confidence. These are my boys. Like, I've played with them since I was like 12, you know. So I know what they can do.
The Tartars were happy to see a balanced effort against a tough Paramount squad, but this veteran group is well aware of the long road they still have ahead of them.
We could have done a couple things better. It wasn't perfect, but for the most part, we did what we had to, but we need to work on that a little bit more and do more.
I feel like we have a ways to go defensively. Just with our sense of urgency is what I tell the guys, and just trying not to give free bases away, whether it's walks or errors or whatever. So I can't say that I'm upset about it, but I still want them to work towards it. We have that tournament starting next week before league starts, and hopefully we can make some strides.
Tartars get the big win today over Paramount, 10-4 final score here at Kendall Field. You know, defense is the biggest key for the Tartars if they're going to keep getting wins this season. Josh Mangora had a good pitching outing, but got great defensive support from his teammates throughout the game. They're going to need to continue that as they approach Pioneer League play, which comes up in about a week. Reporting for the Sports Desk, I'm Brandon Ortega.
Thanks, Mr. Ortega, for the story. What a game the Tartars had, winning 10-4 against Paramount. The one worthy stat to show is Josh Mangora, who pitched a solid 6 innings and struck out 6 batters. Let's take a look at another game. It went to the wire. The Warriors hosted the Spartans. Juan Cueva of West and Grady Sane of South managed their clubs well, but the defense and the talent in their respective bullpens kept the 9-inning game interesting. But only one team can win, and the new Sports Desk reporter Kevin Figger tells us all about who pulled down the W.
The Spartans entered their matchup against West looking for their 7th win of the season, while the Warriors were looking to notch their 4th win of the year. We'll start in the top of the 2nd inning, where West Teddy Kerwin gets a hold of an elevated fastball by South pitcher Matt Bunch. Left fielder Brett Campbell gives chase, but this one sails over the left center field wall for a home run. For Kerwin, it's his 2nd RBI this season and his 1st home run of the year, and he gives West an early 1-0 lead against their rivals from South. But that will be as good as it gets for the Warriors, as South pitcher Matt Bunch brought his A game to the mound. Here, he gets the Warriors' Luke Klosek to swing and miss at a ball in the dirt. And then he sends Taylor Cox to the pine as he freezes him with this strike at the knees. Bunch would go 5 innings, giving up just 1 hit and 1 run. But West starter Daniel Timmerman was just as formidable, as he records one of his 5 strikeouts here against Scott Matthews. However, Timmerman would struggle a bit in the 4th inning, as this pitch gets away from him and he hits Ryan Carmona in the back. He is then called for a balk for making an illegal movement with his glove. The balk would move Carmona into scoring position at second base, with Chris Aldop to bat. And with Aldop up, he rockets his pitch into left center field gap for an RBI double, which would tie the game at 1 in the 4th inning. Timmerman would pitch 5 innings, giving up 5 hits and 1 run. We move to the bottom of the 7th inning, with the game still tied at 1. West reliever Kevin Peterson walks Scott Matthews to put the potential winning run on base. But South's aggressiveness would cost them this time, as West turns this hit and run attempt into an inning-ending double play, stymieing the South rally. The Warriors would catch a break here in the 8th inning, as Curtis Kurata is called safe at first base after the shortstop's throw pulls Chris Aldop off the bag. That would bring on pinch runner Shun Teyama, who will promptly steal second base to put the go-ahead run in scoring position. For Teyama, it was his 4th steal of the season. However, West's Johnny Palmer strikes out looking at this Charlie Cannell breaking ball to strand Teyama at second base and end the 8th inning scoring threat for West. The bottom of the 9th inning would start ominously for the Warriors, as pitcher Colin Nelson hits the leadoff man Ryan Carmona on the shoulder, putting the winning run on base. The very next batter is Ryan Calkins, and he promptly hits this single to left field, putting the winning run in scoring position at second base. After Chris Aldop flies out to shortstop, we bring in Jack Scarpetti from South, who hits a potential inning-ending ground ball to the shortstop, but West is unable to turn the double play quickly enough, and Carmona scores the winning run from second base, sending the crowd home happy and handing the Warriors their 8th loss of the young season. After the 2-1 victory by the Spartans, head coach Grady Sain says his starting pitcher was the difference in the game.
Matt looked very, very good. Had all 3 pitches working for him, and he only made 1 mistake to a guy that put a good swing on the ball and caught the jet stream. But yeah, he did a great job changing speeds, changing locations, and he's another guy that's just getting better and better for us. But thank goodness he came out and pitched the way he did and kept us in the ball game.
Spartan starter Matt Bunch says his dominance could be attributed to the success of one pitch in particular.
Changeup, got the wind going. The changeup was just really, breaking for me. Yeah, the fastball keeping it low. That's just a big part of the pitching.
With their win over West, the Spartans moved to 7-3-1 on the season, with a 5-2 record at home. Reporting for the Sports Desk, I'm Kevin Figures.
Thanks so much, Kevin.